What is karma?
Karma, meaning action, refers to the deeds committed by human beings through their body, speech, and mind. It encompasses all aspects of our conduct, both virtuous and evil, right and wrong. Actions performed in past lives are called past karma. Deeds done in the present life are present karma. The actions made by an individual are called individual karma, while those committed collectively by a group are called common karma.
Will we become ghosts when we die? How does karma affect our rebirth?
Sentient beings transmigrate in the 6 realms due to the causes and conditions of their karmic forces. In this present life, if a person does not commit evil deeds through his body, speech and mind, but instead performs virtuous deeds, then he will be able to retain a human form in his next life. If a person is wealthy, he must have planted virtuous causes in being generous and giving during his previous life. If a person is of dignified countenance, he must have practiced tolerance and politeness towards others, or offered fresh flowers to Buddha. If a person lives a long and healthy life and is seldom sick, in his previous life he must have virtuously abstained from killing and hurting other sentient beings. If a person has done a lot of virtuous deeds and accumulated a lot of merits, he will be able to enjoy celestial blessings in the heaven realm. However, if one has done many good deeds but is hot-tempered and quarrelsome, then he shall be reborn in the Asura realm. The aforementioned human, heaven, and Asura realms are collectively called the 3 virtuous realms. If a person is always committing evil deeds through his body, speech, and mind, then after he dies, he will fall into the animal, hungry ghost, or the hell realm to suffer his retributions. Therefore, it is not for certain that a person will become a ghost after he dies, but there is a possibility. It depends on all the karma that he has committed whilst alive.
How do hindrances come about from karma?
Hindrance means an obstruction. Ignorance is the root cause of evil or negative karma. Ignorance gives rise to vexation, frustration, and distress, which in turn causes the mind to be unwholesome or impure. An impure mind is sluggish and makes a person lose his zeal and diligence in cultivation. Without zeal and diligence, he loses the state of stillness and purity of mind. Because he's unable to maintain stillness and purity, he distances away from the supramundane path of enlightenment and wisdom. Therefore, vexations and distress can obstruct a practitioner from transcending from an ordinary unenlightened state to a state of enlightenment and wisdom. From time immemorial, people have created negative karma which arise from the vexations and distress caused by their greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and suspicion. The karmic forces that result from the virtuous and evil karma that people have committed cause people's transmigrations in the 6 realms of existence, namely 1. Heaven, 2. Human being, 3. Asura, 4. Ghost, 5. Animal, and 6. Hell. All the effects of these karmic forces follow us to every life that we are reborn to. In this way, we transmigrate cyclically and receive our karmic retributions. For example, a person has sown a seed of monasticism in his past life. In his present life, he meets an enlightening teacher. The seed begins to sprout, and his thoughts of monkhood are rekindled. But he may still be prevented from realizing his wish, because the effect of a certain negative karma that he had committed during his past lives is presently manifesting. This is karmic hindrance.
How does our negative karma arise?
All sentient beings have karmic transgressions. Where do these transgressions come from? They arise from the impurity of our own bodily actions, speech and thoughts. Our body carries out such actions as killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. Our mouth commits lying, salacious speech, double tongue, or tale-bearing, and mean and slandering talk. Our mind breeds thoughts of greed, anger, and ignorance. These three types of impure karma create transgressions of the 10 evil deeds. Because everybody has transgressions, this world has become a sea of suffering, a world where everyone has to endure sufferings in order to survive.
How do we cleanse ourselves of negative karma?
If people want to clear away their karmic transgressions, they need to achieve purity of the three karmas of bodily actions, speech and thoughts, such that there is no greed, no anger, no ignorance, no killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no double tongue or tale-bearing, no mean and slandering speech, no lying, and no salacious talk. If we can perform these 10 virtuous deeds in our daily lives, then we can rise to the realm of heavens, and the earth world can be transformed into a haven. However, people who know how to cultivate in this manner are simply too few.
What is Mara? How does it cause hindrances?
Mara, or more, in Mandarin has the meaning of something that can snatch away a person's life, hinder virtuous deeds, disturb and harass people, and damage Buddhist missions. Mara-hindrances are the obstructions to a cultivator of the right path. In the course of his cultivation, a Buddhist practitioner will encounter numerous torments and obstructions that arise both from his internal and external environments. If his resolve is not firm, then meeting with just a bit of karmic hindrances will raise worrisome concerns and apprehensions, such that he loses faith in his practice on the path. Then the army of Mara will enter and take advantage of his weaknesses. By various means, it will tempt him, deliver blows to him, and provoke him, so that he may lose his clarity of mind and confidence in the Dharma. As a result, for the rest of his life, he may become lost in the sea of worldly desires and bask in the fires of lust and desire for lifetime after lifetime, mistaking desires for happiness and being oblivious to the horror of the fiery inferno of the three worlds of existence. Therefore, Mara-hindrances are capable of terminating a person's wisdom life. Thus, a cultivating Buddhist needs to always have repentance, compassion, and shame arising in his heart. Towards all people, he should extend his compassion and loving kindness. He should be outwardly modest, respectful and polite, whilst cultivating humility inwardly. He should bring convenience to others and exercise his wisdom in accommodating the natural flow of causality. Additionally, his words should offer consolation and encouragement, and he should not be attached to the form of self or others when dealing with people or other matters. In this way, he will eliminate the hindrances of his karma and gain the respect and admiration of everyone. As there will be no way in for the Mara, it will then retreat in the face of its difficulties.
What is the difference between karmic hindrances and Mara-hindrances?
Karmic hindrances obstruct a person's path of learning and practicing the way to enlightenment, whereas Mara-hindrances could end someone's wisdom life. Mara-hindrances arise from karmic hindrances.
How can we eliminate our negative karma?
Disasters and calamities are prevalent in this Saha world, this world of enduring suffering. Just about everyone has karmic transgressions. This is because people do not know that they have to cultivate. They don't know how to lessen and eliminate their karmic transgressions. Why do sins and vices exist in this world? It's because people lack wisdom. Actually, believing in the teachings of Buddha, practicing the 3-step 1-bow method, paying respects and prostrating before the Buddha are amongst the best methods of lessening and eliminating our karmic transgressions. They can bring brightness to the darkness of humanity.
Can rebirth take place regardless of the type of karma we have?
Yes. We can be reborn regardless of the type of karma that we have. Which realm you are reborn to depends upon the kind of karma you carry with you. If in your lifetime you widely perform the 10 virtuous deeds, that is, to refrain from 1. Killing, 2. Stealing, 3. Sexual misconduct, 4. False speech, 5. Salacious talk, 6. Double tongue or tale-bearing, 7. Slanderous speech, 8. Greed, 9. Ill will, and 10. Ignorance or misguided views. Practice giving, cultivate your blessings, and are filial to your parents. Then after you die, you will be reborn in heaven with these virtuous karma. If, on the other hand, you kill and rob, and commit wicked evil deeds, then you will be reborn in hell with these evil karma. If you are always quarrelling, fighting, and in fierce contest with others, then you bring with you this type of karma to the realm of Asura. If normally you are superstitious, worship ghost deities, and practice deviant fetishes, then after you die, you will be reborn in the realm of ghost deities. If as a person you are foolish and ignorant, then you bring with you the ignorant karma to be reborn as an animal. Thus, this is what it means to carry your karma in rebirth to the next life. With karma, you can be reborn. But if you wish to be reborn in the Buddha Pure Land, then it is only possible by cultivating pure karma. Pure karma comes from cultivating with a pure mind.